So playing with your baby is one of the most fun parts of motherhood, but often it can be hard, especially when you have a newborn. It can be hard to know exactly how to play with your baby. They are adorable, but they do sleep most of the time. They're not as interactive as they're going to be as they grow. So we're here to give you a few tips and pointers about how you can play appropriately with your baby to have fun and also help foster the developmental milestones that they're going to be going through. So infants that are between the ages of 0 and 3 months, one of the really big and exciting developmental milestones that they will have is that they will begin to start to be able to raise their head, their neck and their head up when they're on their tummy. They'll also be able to raise their legs up. So spending lots of time giving your baby tummy time can help to strengthen the muscles in their neck and their back and can help to encourage this development. You can do this by either placing them on a firm surface. We always want to do tummy time when they're awake, and you always want to stay with them so that they stay safe. You can place them on a firm surface and let them practice that way. Some babies don't love tummy time on a hard surface. If that is your baby, you can sit in a chair in a sort of reclined position. Put the baby on your belly so that he's still sort of on his tummy and allow him to do tummy time in this way. It's not necessarily as effective as doing tummy time when he's on a firm surface. However, he'll probably be much happier doing it and therefore he'll do it longer. So in the end, it will still have a really positive impact on his neck building strength. Tummy time can also happen in any type of an activity gym or a play gym, any area, again, that's safe and also interesting for a baby to explore. During the first 3 months, baby will learn to start to open and close his hands. He will also work on his grasping skills. So you can put your fingers in between his palm and let him grasp your fingers. That's a really cute photo op, of course. Also giving him fun toys that he can put his hands around and practice the sensation is a really good way to encourage that skill. Baby will start to practice standing a little bit, so you can hold them under their arms and put them over a firm surface and let them practice touching their feet down onto the ground. Of course, they can't support their body weight and you don't want to ask them to put too much weight on their feet, but just letting them practice putting their feet on the ground and sort of bouncing a little will help them to develop this skill. Babies are going to start to discover their hands very quickly. Their hands really become one of their first toys. So you'll see them constantly starting to put their hands into their mouth, and eventually they will start to bring objects closer to their mouth. This is important to keep in mind that baby proofing and safety starts right away, so making sure that all objects are age appropriate for your baby, nothing small that they could put into their mouth and potentially choke on. Baby will start to swipe at objects, meaning they'll see interesting things in front of them. They will eventually get to a point where they can reach out and actually grab them, but that is a skill that comes a little bit later. In the beginning, they're just going to sort of bat at those objects. So you can put them, again, in a play gym that perhaps has some toys that are dangling above them. You can simply hold toys in front of them and let them reach out. You can also use a bouncy seat or an infant swing or anything that places toys about 12 inches in front of their face, because that is their range of vision, and they will start to want to hit those toys and move the toys. And then once they learn that when they hit the toy, it moves or makes a sound, they will be incredibly more intrigued by it, and they will continue to want to explore this developmental milestone. So one of the ways that we can work on developing their neck and their leg strength is by putting them on their bellies for something called tummy time. So we're going to take Mr. Pierce. We're always going to put him on a firm surface and always attended so that he doesn't fall off. I know. We're going to put him on his belly with his hands up above his head. Yes. And we're going to let him try to practice lifting his head up and maybe even kicking his legs out if he wants to. He's found his thumb, which is a little bit more exciting than the idea of tummy time right now. But you can see even in this position, he's still working a little bit, so he's still strengthening the muscles in his back. Some babies get really fussy when we put them in tummy time and they don't like it a lot. If that's your baby, you can sit in a chair and kind of recline back like this and let them do tummy time on your chest and on your belly. If you put them there, they'll still, they can still sort of practice lifting their head up, especially if you talk to them like this. They might get really curious. Hi. Hi. Yes, just like that. So they'll lift their head up to try to find your voice. Hi. And they're still practicing tummy time just like that. Hi. Yes, good job. And so while it may not be as good as the tummy time that they're getting when they're lying on their bellies, they're still practicing and getting this strength in their muscles. And if they're happier doing it, it probably ends up being just as good in the end, right? Yes, we're very strong. Good job. Hi. Hi, can you do that again? Can you listen to my voice and lift your head up? Yes, that's very good. That's very good. Oh, you're so strong. Oh, you're so strong. Can you try like this? Oh, yes, you're very strong. You're very strong. Excellent. Babies that are 0 to 3 months old are working on their grasp. So it means they're learning how to open and close their hand and take things in the palm of their hand and squeeze it. So you can practice this by simply putting your finger in his palm and letting him grasp your finger just like that. Good job. It also makes for some really cute photos. Should we try again? Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Good job. Yes, very good. You can also take a toy and put it in front of him and see if he'll grasp at the toy like that. Yes. Good. Good. Can you grasp that? Let's see. Yes. Good job. Babies this age are also learning how to bat at objects. So they're not able yet to reach out and grasp something just yet. We can still dangle toys in front of him and entice him to try to reach out and bat at them. So then as he gets older, he will reach out and actually grab something. You can do this by placing him on a play yard or a play gym that has toys that are hanging above him, or a swing or a bouncy seat that has toys that are in front of his face that will intrigue him. Okay, hi, yes, that's it, you did it. Oh, you're so advanced, you did it. Hi, very good. Good. Babies of this age are going to start to babble. That is a really cute and fun developmental milestone that happens. You'll start to hear them cooing and making little noises, and pretty quickly they start to learn that those noises are coming from themselves, and they're fascinated by this concept. So when they're spending time, yes, I know. Tell me more. I know. It's true. So we want to try to encourage that with our expression, with talking back to them, with really reinforcing with positive noises. Can you tell me more? I know. It's true. I know. It's true. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yes. Good job. Newborns of this age can see about 10 to 12 inches from their face. So a lot of the interacting you're going to be doing with your baby is getting up really close to their face so they can see you. Remember that you are your baby's favorite thing in the entire world. They are fascinated by you. So anything where you're letting baby look at your face is going to help them with both their vision development, and also they're going to start to learn social cues, and it's just going to make them happy because, again, they love looking at you. So getting nice and close, and he's going to start to watch your face. So when we're playing with babies, instinctively, we are always making that sort of that baby face that we always make, you know, so you're raising your eyebrows and you're opening your eyes really wide, and I'm up nice and close. Hi. Yes, I know. I know. And he's learning to watch my face, to watch my expressions. Yes. And pretty soon he's actually going to learn to start copying those expressions. So anytime you're changing baby's diaper, oh bless you. Oh bless you. Yes. Anytime you're changing baby's diaper or just having a moment with your baby, you can face them just like this and let them watch your face. Hi. Very good. He's going to start to learn soon to follow and track objects. So you can even move like this. Hi. And then we're going to move over here. Oh, very good. Can you follow me? Hi, over here. He's found his hand, which is a little more exciting than my face, it seems. Hi. Hey, do you hear me? And I'm going to move. Oh, there. Hi. Yes, hello. Hello. So you can see he's starting to follow my face with his eyes and also with his ears, because he can hear. He's going to start to learn to track sounds as well. So changing where I'm talking to him will start to get him used to that concept. That's your hand. It's a nice hand. I know. It's very good. Babies take a little while before they can learn to smile. And of course, the first smiles are always one of the most powerful moments in parenting, of course. Pierce here is a little bit young for smiles. Normally it happens between 4 to 6 weeks. But one thing you can do to help encourage those smiles is just smiling at him and letting him learn that that's, you know, we smile when we're happy, right? And how could we not smile when we're near you? Hi. Hi, I know. And then we always want to be talking to our babies. It sometimes can feel a little bit silly because certainly, you know, they don't know what we're saying and they can't necessarily respond to us. But we have found that just talking to babies in the way that we talk to babies with that very sing-songy voice is, hi, are you listening? Is developmentally really important for babies. They did a study a little while back where they put recorders on mothers in all different parts of the world. And what we found was that although the languages that we speak are different, the way that we talk to babies is the same. And so we've learned that there's something biological, there's a reason for the way that we talk to babies. Coffee is really important to get through the day. So you can say anything you want to. You can read to them, you can read the news to them, you can sing to them, but any type of talking to your baby is going to help their brain develop. Babies are also learning how to begin to put their feet down and support a little bit of their weight. Certainly he's not ready to stand or walk or anything like that, but you can take him over a firm surface and give him the opportunity to just, good, yes. Put his feet down like that and support his weight just a bit like that. Very good. Should we try again? You're very strong. Yes. That's very good. Good job, honey. Good. So when baby's upset, oh, hi. Yes, I know. So one of the things that you're going to be doing a lot is soothing your upset baby. When babies are crying, remember that it is their only method of communication. So babies are going to cry for pretty much every need that they have. So when your baby is crying, first things to think about are they hungry? Looking at the other cues, do they have any hunger cues? You can see here he's chewing on my shoulder a bit. So this is probably an early hunger cue. Yes, I know. He's looking for something in my shoulder. Yes. So Mr. Pierce is probably hungry in this moment. Other things to think about when baby is crying, do they need a new diaper? Some babies really do not like having wet or soiled diapers. Other babies are fine with it, but you'll learn very quickly. So your baby may be letting you know that they need a diaper change. They may be uncomfortable physically, so they may be too hot, they may be too cold, they may not like the shirt that they're wearing because it's rubbing them the wrong way. So all of these things are things to investigate. Certainly, you know, when babies are sick or are hurting, they're gonna cry. And then past that, one of their really big needs is just comfort. Babies aren't able to distinguish the difference between a need and a want, and one of their needs is being held and being comforted by you. So anytime your baby is upset and you're not sure what to do, picking them up and trying to comfort them is never a wrong idea. We found that it is impossible to spoil a baby. That's sort of an old way of thinking, but you're not gonna spoil your baby by picking them up. In fact, it's gonna lead to improved bonding and eventually increased independence because they learn that their world is safe. Hi. They learn to trust you, and ultimately they're gonna be happier adults in the world, right? And that's what we want. Hi, yeah, I know. So ways that you can soothe your baby, you're holding them, and we sort of all instinctively rock as we're holding our babies, right? So rocking with your baby as you hold them nice and secure, always supporting their head like this because they don't have great neck strength yet. Exactly. Shushing sounds, so going shh, 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 shh. When you're pregnant, although they're in a nice protected environment, they're hearing lots and lots of sounds. They're used to hearing your heartbeat and your belly rumbling and all of that. So they're actually used to having sort of this continuous background noise. So sometimes they find it really comforting to hear noises that are similar to that. Good. Or you can hum. Low humming is really nice. It also gives a like a soothing vibration that they can feel through your chest, right? Yes, hi. There are also lots of things like swings and bouncy seats and things that will move and give this same feeling to them, but will also give you a moment of rest. So you can put them in a swing or a bouncy chair and let them be soothed while you sit down for a moment, have a cup of coffee, take a shower, whatever it is you need to do. All right. Are you bobbing? Are you looking? He's looking for food. He's trying to latch. Hi, I don't have that. No, yes. A really great way to help comfort your baby is to swaddle them. As soon as the baby is born, you'll notice that in the hospital, they're gonna be doing a lot of swaddling, so we're gonna show you how to swaddle your baby now.